Hello, this is Resource of the Week with SolanoConnex, Mental Health Service Access and You. My name is Elena Starr.
And I'm Valentina Kelly. And this week we're meeting with Christopher Barron, the youth coordinator at the Solano Pride Center. Thank you so much for joining us today, Chris. And we are so excited to learn a little bit more from you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So to get us started, could you tell us a little bit about the organization that you're from and what it specializes in?
Yes, I am the youth coordinator for Solano Pride Center. Solano Pride Center is a 501c3 organization. We're governed by a board of directors. We're located in Fairfield. We partner with Solano County Behavioral Health and other community groups for some of our activities. Our specialty is in programs, events, training, and mental health around LGBTQ matters.
Awesome. Do you guys serve all of Solano County?
We do indeed. So the 7 cities,
Perfect.
we are there.
Awesome. And then what services do you provide for people in the county?
Solano Pride Center offers a variety of community building events, social support, and recreational activities. We also deliver LGBT education and training to organizations, schools, and community groups. For the full list of what we do, you can find our calendar of events on our website, solanopride.com, or our Facebook page at facebook.com/Solano Pride Center. But to give a few examples of the particulars that we do, while being the youth coordinator, I have a few LGBTQ youth groups that meet every week. We just had our yearly Pride Festival called Up Bay Pride last Saturday. That was a blast. We had drag performers, food vendors. It was just a great day out in the park. We also hold things like board game nights, pizza nights at local pizzerias, senior luncheons, HIV testing.
And what is considered youth for you guys? What age range is that?
That's a good question. So I break it down into 2 youth groups. The age brackets are 12 to 17, and then we have our transitional age youth programming for 18 to 24-year-olds.
Awesome. That's amazing. And then you guys serve, I know you're the youth coordinator, but Solano Pride as a whole, do you guys serve all ages?
Yeah, we love having family events. For a lot of our programming, it is 12 and up. That is, for instance, our counseling is pretty much ages 12 and up. And actually, can I tell you about the counseling?
Yeah.
Because I think it pertains most to why we're here talking about mental health, counseling and case management services. I'm just reading off the menu that we have in our lobby. When you visit our lobby, you'll see the menu of events and happenings that go on every week. We offer individual, couples, and family therapy. And it's not just for LGBTQ folks, it's also for the wider community. It's free or low cost. That's decided with you and the counselor. The duration of therapy is also decided with the counselor. No insurance is necessary. It can be virtual or in person, and it is offered with English-speaking counselors.
And who has access to your services? Are there any limitations, or can anyone access them?
Yeah, that's a good question. It might be the case that, I mean, for all sort of questions about this, I would say call the confidential intake line at 707-389-4520, and they will be able to answer the questions you might have. I don't want to misrepresent, not being a counselor myself, I don't want to misrepresent the program, but for clarificatory questions, feel free to call the intake line.
Awesome. And is there anything anybody, kind of just piggybacking off of what you said, calling the line, is there anything anybody should be aware of when they call, or is there any information do you think that you would suggest they have on hand, or do they just call and can they just kind of ask, like, I don't know where to start, can you help me? Or I don't know if you have any advice on that.
Yeah, it's as if you walk into a room and you're requesting services just over the phone. So you can describe your situation as much or as little as you can and know that it's confidential. This could be your first time with counseling. And if you leave a message, we'll get back to you and answer those questions. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I know you mentioned that the counseling is offered in English, but for your other programming, do you offer other languages?
Not in our usual schedule, no.
Okay. And so I know people can call the line, but can people walk in? Are you guys in person right now? I know COVID kind of changed a bunch of things.
Yeah, our presence in the office is somebody's there most days, and we're certainly available at our contact info just to make sure that folks are around to say hello. You can reach us at our info line at 707-207-3430.
Great. Since you mentioned the info line, how is that different from the other line, the confidential line? Or are they the same?
They are different. That's a good question, because the general info line will go to our office coordinator, and the office coordinator can sort of redirect inquiries as is needed. The confidential intake line is specific to counseling.
Okay, that's great for people to know.
And I know you mentioned a few different ways, but what is the best way for people to get more information?
I would say our website, which hosts our Google Calendar, as well as our Facebook page where we post all of our flyers. Those are the spots that are best to check.
Yeah, you guys do some really cool things in addition to the counseling you offer, which is really great. So hopefully people check it out, because you guys do a lot.
Yeah, it's a long list. We try to keep busy. We do HIV testing every Tuesday from 3 to 7. We have a senior program where we have luncheons a couple of times each month, as well as a Zoom group for the seniors, a women's group that is over Zoom, a trans adult group, which is every Friday.
That's amazing.
And Chris, was there anything else that you wanted to add that we didn't give you a chance to touch on yet?
I guess contact info. If you want to contact me about anything that I've described here, my number is 707-200-1228. And my email is chris@solanopride.org. And I would be happy to redirect any questions about things that are, might not be related to the youth program, or if they are related to the youth program, that's also cool.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today and teaching us a little bit more about the services that you provide. To learn more about this resource, check out the link in our post. And we also wanted to remind you that if you're looking for other emotional or mental health resources and services, you can visit SolanoConnex, which is spelled CONNEX.org. Thank you again, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.